G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us, and it is officially the business end of the season.
We're going to the big dance.
Well, we're in August.
Big
Big dance, isn't it? You said September 20, big dance.
Yes, it is. September 20 is the big
What are you
dance,
talking
Big V dinner at Etihad Stadium. Get your tickets at stickytickets.com.au/Big V. Don't keep forgetting, just
Do it. Hey, listen, you're on notice this week too. Stupid comments like that, you're officially on notice, so just behave yourself. Stay champ men and women.
Hey, it's rematch round.
It is. It's rematch fortnight coming up.
Yeah, it is.
Deja vu, reminisce. Hey, speaking of deja vu, we're going to get into our tips very, very soon, but will we get the same winners as last season? Yes or no?
No. Yes, no, and yes.
Yeah.
Or yes and no, depends what order we're doing them in.
Flip a coin.
Sorry to ask just a simple friggin' question.
I gave it to you.
Rightio, state champ men, Ringwood 94 defeated Waverley 85.
Yep, took a bit.
It did. Falcons 30-18 start, so they came out smashed
I
them
saw
early.
that and I thought, don't tell me Ringwood's going to go loss out.
Well,
Yeah.
I reckon there's a few people that may have thought that at the start. And they led by 3 points going into the last
Falcons,
quarter as well,
yeah.
the Falcons did. So they had their chance. But as we've seen so many times this season, I don't know what Kenny puts in those drink bottles at three-quarter time. I know what Matty Snowball puts in his drink bottle at three-quarter time, but I don't know what Kenny puts in it.
It's like Michael Jordan's secret stuff in Space Jam.
Mate, there is some.
You may not know what that
there
is.
is some secret stuff. There's no doubt about it, because their last quarters this season
Incredible.
have been unbelievable. 29-17 in the last to get the job done. Marcus Rue, and we've seen him a couple of times this season. He just flies under the radar.
I don't know
like
why
his
he does, but he does.
Yeah.
28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 steals, 4 triples. Matty Snowball, 16 points, 5 assists, had a ripper. Brian Dewar had 16. Ivan Platnick, 20 and 8 for the Falcons. Brad Kelleher, 15. Sadell Threat, 12 points, 5 assists, and took 7 people out of the audience as well. So he did very well. Chris Arkell had 12 points. Just, look, good season, Waverley, yet again.
Very similar to last year.
But yet again,
Eerily, number 3.
they're just a step back.
Yeah, since it's been a few years like that. They won't be. They're the sort of club that won't be happy with third.
So do we anticipate major changes at Waverley in the off-season?
Well,
gotta
we
make
ask that,
something.
we
You gotta
ask
do
that
something.
every season, though, don't we?
Yeah.
There won't be massive changes, you wouldn't think.
You know,
There's gotta
you
take
know
that
who'll be
step
there.
up.
You
There's
know,
got to be tweaking.
like Platnick will be there, and Kelleher will be there, and Sadell will probably be there unless he
Jermaine
doesn't go there
Williams.
anymore.
Will Jermaine Williams be at Waverley next season?
I haven't heard that. What do you know?
I'm just asking the question.
It'd be nice if he was. Just
It'd be-
for Waverley.
Tends to
It'd be-
take in a few games down there, that's all.
Be a nice fit.
Be a great fit. Anyway, I'll take you set to Cryo Bay because the Stingrays have done the job again.
They have. And look, early on, I wasn't so sure, but 86 to Sherbrooke 72, they got it reasonably comfortably in the end. Suns jumped to a 23-20 lead. Stingrays responded with a 27-10 second quarter. We were watching it on live stats on the Sunday.
Well, it was 22-15 the Suns were up.
Yeah.
22-15 just before
here we
quarter
go.
time,
Here
and
we
then
go.
it was 23-20 at quarter time.
Yep.
The Stingrays came out and started the second quarter 11-zip, and we've just gone lights out. That's done.
Yeah, we're done here.
Yeah.
We're done. They won the boards 53-33. Excuse me, pretty telling. Marley Hicks, he's having a great
The
game.
second half of the season, we called it. We said, look out, he's just about to start heating up. You have a look at his stats over the second half of the season, and he has been as good as anyone in the competition. He's been up there in the second half of the season.
28-10.
Yep, very good.
Dwayne Johnson 17-12. The sack, 14 points, 17 boards, 7 assists.
Hey, he's feeling that
For
sack
those that
again.
don't know, Jason Ridden.
Well, Swiss Army knife, the sack. He fills it up every week. He is going to be. The sack was. He filled it up again. He is going to be within a whisker of MVP this season. Now that's a big call. But there's one thing he does that look. We know who's going to be up there.
There's a few good players running
There's some
around.
great plays. The sack doesn't score as much.
No.
He takes a lot of rebounds, and he hands out a bucket load of assists.
He does a bit of everything. That's why he's a sack. Grant Johnson had 26 for Sherbrooke, capping off, a great year for him.
Yep.
Titus Robinson left his best for last. 20 points, 14 boards, and 5 blocks.
Who's your MVP tip? Jono? Varmel?
For
State
the whole
champion.
game.
Yeah, Jono
Grant
Varmel.
Johnson.
Yeah, I think you will get there.
Well, we spoke about Waverley as the losing team, a bit about Sherbrooke. I think they've had an outstanding season.
great
Full
season.
credit to Stretch and Carl Teskey.
Have they
Come a
re-signed-
long
have they
way.
re-signed those
Sure.
people?
Sure.
Have they? Surely they've
no, Stretch
re-signed.
put a Facebook page saying, we'll do it all again next year. And
So he's back?
Well, I think so. And look, they they were disappointed. They felt that they could have got the job done on Sunday, which I like. It's they've had a great season, but it's got to hurt if you lose, and it pushes them to go further. And I think full credit to
a long way from where they were.
Full credit to Stretch and Carl for putting this team together, and great job to everyone at Sherbrooke, because that was a really good season for them.
And it ended up they had some good cattle as well.
Yeah, it's
that's part of it.
Of course,
you've got
it
to
is.
recruit,
and you've got to coach them.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
Well.
Right, so here we go. So here's the big one. So game one's coming up at. Oh, I can't even
It's
say
at
it.
the Rings.
I can't
It's
even
at the
say
Rings.
Best venue name in the league.
Great sign.
No, now that's crap.
I like
It is a
it.
great sign. I told you it was big signs. You're at the Rings, don't you? Now,
Go
last
past.
week, I spoke about the Steeler Dome. I just want to go through it because the Steeler Dome is a great name, right?
Great name.
Steeler Dome.
The Shark Tank. The
Shark Tank, the Furnace,
The Nest,
the
the
Hot
Den.
House, the Ark,
Yeah.
Yep.
the Rings.
I really like it.
Nah, that's crap. You're on your own, mate. Seriously. You tell me right now, you look down the barrel of the camera at all those viewers out there, and you tell me which one of those names that I've just mentioned, the Rings, is better than.
All of them. I just reckon it's really clever. Basketball ring.
You know what Pakenham's is?
Is it?
The Colosseum.
The Colosseum? Are you telling me the Rings is better than all of those?
Yes,
It's
I
better
like
than
it.
Colosseum.
Yeah, I'm allowed to have an opinion, and I like it.
Is he all there? Is he a few sandwiches short of
Hey guys, everyone, the Ring, 7 p.m. this Saturday night. Ringwood take on Cry Bay in game 1. Obviously, Ringwood lost home court. Ringwood lost home court advantage.
Yeah.
Lost home court
Yes.
advantage after losing the first up game against Cry
Can I just say,
Bay.
like, you get the feedback of people saying, "Oh, 1 versus 2," and you were one of them. It doesn't mean anything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Not only
Yep.
have they now given away the chance to
Squandered
win on
justice.
their home floor, Ringwood could have had both of their state champ teams playing at home for game 2 and game 3. So, yeah, I think they'll be pretty disappointed they let that first game go. And
All
have
right,
to play 2
that's
games
all
in
right.
Corona.
My opinion is I'm not a fan.
Yep.
Anyway, hey, listen, this is what I'm scared about.
Yeah.
This is what I'm scared about.
Ooh.
Round 1, Corio
Yeah.
Bay by 16 points.
Yeah.
Round 9, Ringwood by 20 points. Quarter final, Corio Bay by 25 points. The lowest margin between these
16.
two, the top 2 teams this season, one way or the other,
Yep.
is 16.
That's bizarre, isn't it?
It
Really?
is.
That is bizarre.
One catches fire.
Bang, and away they go.
Yeah.
And the opposition can't stop them.
Yeah.
Okay, so the start's going to be vital. I think.
Massive.
Yeah.
Massive.
All right.
Well, he got. Well, he got.
Oh, are we doing serious or just game
Nah.
1? Just game 1?
Gotcha. Well, we're back next week. Well, 2 of us are back next week. I don't know about you after your ridiculous comments.
I got Ringwood. At
Ringwood
home.
to win at
At
home.
home. Game 1 at
Okay.
home.
Why do I have to?
Well, Corio Bay beat them last year to win
Yeah.
the thing.
I know.
Who are you going for?
Hey, Ringwood are better than they were last year.
Oh, well, I know that.
Well, when I
Corio Bay's
tipped,
not bad either.
Yeah, no.
when I tipped Ringwood to beat Corio Bay comfortably the other week, and Corio Bay smashed them, I think I upset a few people. But I'm going to go Ringwood again.
Rightio. So Ringwood?
Yeah.
Ringwood?
Yeah.
I'm with the sack.
Yeah.
I'm
Stingers.
going Corio Bay. I reckon Corio Bay might get this in 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good brooms out.
Yep. I reckon they might get it done in 2.
Hmm.
I just think.
I'm not saying Cry Bay won't win. I'm just saying
No,
Ringwood
yeah.
in game 1.
I think Corio
No,
Bay.
we're talking game 1
Yeah,
only.
yes.
But I think Corio Bay.
So you're
might do.
allowed
They're going to be hard to beat when
He's
they go
allowed to
home.
give his series.
No. Well, I'm
yeah,
just saying.
we're just doing game 1, but you take your series.
You say whatever
Hey,
you want.
Different rules for Justin.
Idiots. What I'm,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is they're going to be very hard to beat if they do win this week. They're going to be very hard to beat.
No, you're right. You're right.
Champ women, Ringwood 80 defeated Waverley 55. The Hawks jumped out.
Where was that game at?
That was at the Ring.
Oh, the Rings.
The Ring.
Right, okay.
What a name.
Keep
Yeah.
going.
The Hawks jumped out to a 26-11 lead in the first quarter. Heggie had 22 and 9. Tara Blair 14 points. Sarah Yusuf 12 points and 4 trays.
All from behind the arc.
Yeah. Cunningham 18 and 12. Jackie Smith 16 points and 3 trays. It was always going to be tough. We thought Waverley pushed Ringwood as much as they were going to in that game 1.
Yeah, sweet, yeah.
And Ringwood, being the good team they are, they've just gone bang,
At their
thanks for
place.
coming, and
Yeah.
they're back into the grand
I
final.
saw Elliot-
Every chance to win the title.
I saw Ilya Friday night, and obviously the night before the game, and look, they're going to go out and just have a red
Have a dip.
hot crack.
Yeah, good on 'em.
But at the same time, he knew it was going to be a really, really tough ask.
To me, they gave
To win one,
everything
let
in
alone
that
2.
game 1 and still fell short.
Yeah.
I don't think they're ever going to take game 2.
No.
Hawks jumped to a 26-11 lead. Probably took the win in the first quarter. Probably took the win
Yeah, I
down.
think so.
Waverley Sales.
That was done.
Heggie 22 and 9. Tara Blair 14.
Let him keep making an idiot of himself.
We've done it, haven't we?
We have, mate. we've actually done that, but anyway.
As soon as I got to Sarah Youssef, he said 4 trays all on 3s. I was like, ooh.
So, and I'm the one that can't come back next week. Really? Really?
You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You'll let me go. All right, sorry. What I meant to say was Hume City 72 edged out McKinnon 66. They won every quarter. By 1 point, 2 points, 1 point, and 2 points.
Now that is literally
Unbelievable.
nothing in it. Nothing in it.
You know who was the difference?
Well, I know who the difference was, and I'll tell you what, we are talking a small margin, big difference in the game.
Question without notes in a minute. But Colin Planeta, 42 points.
Sorry, how many?
42
Out of 70.
points.
42.
In a final.
15
Wow.
boards, 3 blocks.
That is as dominant display as we have seen in state champ women this season, bar none.
And in a final,
It's massive. Question without notice.
Is she the best import we've seen at state championship, or any women import we've seen throughout the years? Big V. Is she the best?
Let me say this. Well, no, I don't think so.
Okay, who's
no,
better?
I don't.
Heggie's pretty good.
Is she better? Well, the question is she better than Heggie? I think she might. be.
Horbatark's pretty good. Serena Simmons
Serena
is pretty
Simmons
good.
is great.
Do you reckon she's? Oh, Horbatog's better. Sorry,
I think Simmons and Horbatark's game from Div 1 women would transfer into state
I
champ.
know, but I don't think they'd be
Gifu
putting
was
up
one of the
42
best.
and 50.
Gifu was one of the most dominant imports we've ever seen in the
Yep,
competition.
that was in Division 2 women.
Yeah.
Yep.
Went to champ for one season, did she?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
I can't remember
It was
now.
before my time.
Was it Benke? Amanda
Benke.
Benke. She
Benke's
was a fair
good.
player.
And
Yeah.
Planeta's pretty awesome though. Like it's a fair argument. She's pretty amazing. 42 points.
I don't
in
think
the final.
Benke ever put up 42.
Against a really good defensive side in McKinnon. That's a good effort.
What I will say, without Hume City taking this the wrong way, is
Yeah.
Ringwood is a deeper team.
Yes, they don't require one person to
No.
do everything.
Yeah.
But Colleen Planeta, pound
She
for
did
pound.
it,
You know what? We are about to find out,
Okay.
pound for pound, who is a better player in this competition, Amber Heggie or Colleen Planeta.
Pretty exciting.
We're
It's gonna be
about to find out.
No, that's good. So I didn't get an answer. So Lauren Bennett, 13 points. It's typical. Nicole Zammit for the Cougars, 15 points, 6 assists. Julie Brookhouse, 13 and 7. Alex Luff, 13 and 6. Sky Reese, 12 and 7.
I reckon the big thing there is McKinnon, like last week, they had enough players get amongst it,
Yeah.
but it wasn't enough to get the job done. And all
yeah,
credit
The
to
perennial
Hume City.
bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are big time. You're right.
No Laura Thomas.
Yeah, no Laura Thomas.
And
She was out of
missing
the
for
country.
Hume City was the New Zealand
yep,
girl.
Gallagher.
Samara girl.
She was missing, wasn't
Yeah.
she? Oh, she's a big in coming back this week. All right, let's get stuck
She's
into it.
coming back this week.
Well, I don't know. Do you know something weird? Oh, loaded question.
Here we go.
Grand final game one: Hume City versus Ringwood, Saturday night, 7 p.m. down at Broadmeadows. What are they
It's
called?
gonna be-
Broadmeadows.
Broadmeadows Basketball Centre.
And what do they call it? Was it the stable?
Yeah.
That's better than the rings.
That's a nice.
Come on,
It's a
mate.
nice way to.
You seriously, you
You're
got
so
something.
old-fashioned.
Nah,
you guys.
seriously, you
how
got something wrong with it.
conservative and boring.
Who's-
rings.
Who's gonna win?
Who's going to win? Well, just hold on, just have a look.
What?
Round 2 they played.
Yes.
Hume City won by 6. Now that is Ringwood's only loss on the year.
Only loss,
Wow.
but it was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
Round 17.
It was a long time
Round
ago.
17, not all that long ago. Ringwood beat them by 17.
Yeah, that's telling for me.
Who's going to win?
That's.
Who's going to win game 1?
I'll go.
This is just one game.
I'll go Ringwood to win this weekend.
Ringwood by 11.
Yeah, I won't put a margin on it, but Ringwood to win.
Ringwood to win.
And what I'm looking forward to from our side of the fence, more than their side of the fence, because they're playing for a championship.
Yeah.
What I'm looking forward to, and you've just got me going on this a little bit. Heggie Planeta.
Oh, it's
Who's
gonna
the better player?
I think it'll be a great series.
Oh, it'd be a really good series.
Yeah.
And mind
Coaches
you-
won't even. Coaches will hate that. But like, no, it's about the team.
Yeah, it's about the team.
Nah,
Yeah.
stuff it.
Yeah.
Media
Good on
wise,
you, Tim. Was good on you. Yeah, we couldn't give a stuff.
Don't
That's
care.
right. We're going Heggie and Planeta.
Yeah.
What I will say is last year, I reckon this time last year we were all on Ringwood,
Yeah.
and Hume City got up
They did.
at Ringwood
It did.
It did.
to win the thing.
We were there.
So,
Was that on the Sunday? Because Ringwood.
I can't remember.
Saturday night.
That's a year ago. I can't remember last week. Hey, listen, Saturday night, Big V live. Because all the games are Saturday night this week
They are.
in
They are.
State Champ Division 1, Division 2. Saturday night, Big V live. Which great stadium are we heading out to, Nate? Where are we going?
Well, I'm heading out to the Rings. You're not welcome.
Are we going to the Ring Saturday night?
No, you're not because you don't like the name of the venue.
Oh, no, hang on.
I'm going to the Rings.
Now, hang on. Where's Big V live from Saturday
The
night?
Rings.
Are we at the Rings?
Yeah.
It's a very, very good name, the Rings. I like
Yep,
it.
very
I
inventive.
like it.
It's inventive.
It's inventive. It's
Yeah.
very modern.
Very clever.
I like
Yeah.
it. Well done. Innovation.
All right.
They lead the
no,
way
it's
out
been
there.
too long. Let's go.
Were you finished?
I'm cutting you off.
Okay, fair enough. We'll see you next week on Big V TV.